Good afternoon, welcome to Nosey Road. It's Challenge Cup action this afternoon. London Scholars are the opposition. A big welcome to all our sponsors in the hospitality boxes, the restaurants, all the suites, all the other vantage points that are taking our broadcast. We hope you have a very pleasurable afternoon. Unfortunately, there's not many on the terraces. This may be a record low, who knows? But here come the Saints. Kieran Cunningham back in harness, leads the Saints out. Saints this afternoon, Gidley at fullback, Gardner, Flannery, Talau and Tyrer, Roby and Eastman the half-back pairing, Hargreaves, Cunningham and Frodsham, with Bennett, Clough, Wilkin the back three. Interchange is Melee, Possibaloo, Wheeler and Sam Thompson. Two debutants there that will take part, I can assure you. The Scholars, Coleman, Sims, Devoe, Tozer and Agri, with Thorman and Nowland the half-back pairing. Rassobele, Shears and Ellis in the front row. Thomas, Miller and Barker the back three, with Honor, Kerr, Law and Guter on the interchange. Eastman gets us off. You're joining Mike on video for today's broadcast. Myself, Ron Hoof. Dan is your cameraman. And Saints start the defence of the trophy. The Challenge Cup that they've won for the last 2 seasons. A home tie, obviously, against the London Scholars. And you can't ask for anything more, can you? It's home. It's against one of the lower teams. And you've got to fancy your chances, haven't you? But Saints still missing key personnel, as we have all season. Now this fella here nearest to us, this Agri, the wingman, powerful wingman, must be their leading try scorer. He's regularly on the try sheet, even though they've not done well as of late. Cunningham, Mike Bennett. Hargreaves slips it inside. Gareth Frodsham. Cunningham at the acting half, rearing to go, chomping at the bit. Eastman puts it high. Gardner, it's gone back. It's all on. That's a knock on. That should be head and feet to Saints. Your referee is James Child. He signifies that. Just talking to the match commissioner before. I didn't know whether he'd actually moved up. I know James Child as a touch judge throughout the seasons. And obviously they do take control if there's any injury or anything, don't they? But they've got to be have the qualifications, and he's out there. Challenge Cup action, Saints break. Out to Tyrer. 2 come in, good ball. Saints moved it quickly across. Hand in at the play of the ball. Now whether the divide, the big divide between these two sides as Saints run it. Personally, I'm looking for an avalanche of points. I'm not saying it'll work out that way. But Saints driving on, and good tackling. Good 3-4 man tackle there. Saints need to move it out wide. The space is there. Eastman, Wilkin. Just needed somebody short off his shoulder there. Oh, knock on at the play of the ball. Cunningham pounds the ground in despair. Quick hands wanted. Wanted the quick play of the ball. Move it out to the right. But he couldn't control it, knocked it forward. Scrum down with the Scholars head and feed. Jamie Nowland. And Scholars move it to the right. Oh, good tackle, big hit. Loose forward, Alan Barker felt the full force of that, didn't he? There's your wingman, I think that's Agri, coming off the flank. Big boy. So the Scholars still have the possession. Oh, awkward ball, well taken though. Looking for the kick and plays the ball. Beats the Saints defence. Good driving run. Gardner missed a tackle but did enough to put the man off his stride. Short side ploy. Thorman. Second row man Miller. Good yardage. Slipped out to the loose forward on the last tackle. Alan Barker. Good run. Scrum half there. Nowland. Good play. Now it's the turnover. Gardner did enough, even though he did actually miss the man, but he put him off his stride. Saints were able to regroup. Gidley. Well, Cunningham, yes, going to be that sheer craft, isn't it, that? Cunningham. Got Dave Ellison there. Run straight at him, didn't he? And he'd no chance. The penalty was awarded. So Flannery will restart. Hargreaves first man in. As I said, the big divide in between Saints at the top of the Premier Division, the Super League Division, and the London Scholars at the bottom of Division 2. Eastman! He had Clough on his left. He didn't give it to Clough. And the Scholars penalised for holding the man down at the tackle. The referee being asked the question. He must be the captain, Thorman. Saints play it, Wilkin. Good ball, just a matter of time, wasn't it? Talau. In for the first try. 5 minutes gone. Good hands from the Saints. A penalty awarded against the Scholars. And Saints took it quick. Just a matter of time. Moved over to the left. And Willie Talau in for what I personally hope is the first of many. And Steve Tyrer, 6 goals to his credit this season. That was Talau's 3rd try of the season. And Steve Tyrer, good boot on him. Let's hope he gets his eye in today. Just inside the 20. 8 metres in. Waved away. Put the mocker on him, haven't I? "4-0. And away we go. As I said in the introduction, still a few, well, quite a few personnel out. Wellens, Long, Fozzard, Graham, Gilmore. Roby's back in today, and Leon Price not playing. Sculthorpe and Careless. And Saints with a big match this coming Friday that's been brought forward. Obviously, the best laid plans. Saints were looking to play in the Scholars today and then having 7 days off and playing Warrington on the Sunday, but the game being brought forward for the Sky cameras. Saints a bit sloppy but tidied up by Gardner. And a big match, as I said, Friday, and we just have to see how the bodies come through this afternoon. Last one of this set. Eastman. Oh, big hit. Dear me, that was a big hit there. Rasubale took Eastman. Well, he's going to get the card. He's Simbin. The referee right on the job. He knew what he was doing, didn't he? They targeted him as a danger man. And Rasubale, 10 minutes in the Simbin, after 8 minutes gone on the clock. The last tackle it was, and more pressure now. Clough, can he touch down? He's within a whisker. Good driving run. Frodsham looking for his first try of the season, but the ball shot out, came back. Scholars responded quicker than the Saints did. Corey Sims, I think that is. It's just come across. The wingman, yes it was. Both the wing personnel coming in, assisting the forwards. Tony Benson, the coach, formerly at Lee. And Saints pegged for offside. And as you can see, just looking round the stadium, not a lot here this afternoon. Sad, really, even though it is lower opposition. So good touch finder. 30 metres from the Saints line. Scholars to start. Shears along the line. Dave Ellison. Now Shears again, attacked in half. Takes it centre field. Big driving run, solid tackling by the Saints. No doubt Daniel Anderson want the Saints to keep this line intact. Dual drop-off ball to Thorman. He gets it away to Matt Thomas. A big hit on Thorman. I'm thinking he's the brother of Chris Thorman. Oh, he is a Geordie. But anyway, there we go. Dean Miller. 8 metres short on the short side. Shears. Out to Ashley Tozer. He's within 5 metres. It's the last one of this set. It's going to come cross-field. The chase is on, but it's too much. Bounces just in the field of play, but right by the dead ball line. And Saints take it quickly. Paul Clough. Let's keep it alive. Good ball. Flannery gets it away to Eastmond. Short side, Fuller running the Saints. Roby organising the troops there. He's out on the left. Now it's Big Froddy. Comes from a good pedigree. Obviously his dad all around the amateur circuit. He used to work closely with Graham Liptrot years ago, and I used to work with one of his uncles, they're John. They're all big boys. Now Tyra puts it cross-field. Gardner couldn't take it. Austin Agri was well up there, but offside given against Tyra. The referee right on top of his game. So Ellison being replaced. And the Scholars to restart from the 40 metre line, I beg your pardon. Saints in quickly on the tackling. They lead 4 points to 0. 12 minutes gone on the clock. Very in the play. Short side, Thorman. Oh, lovely ball out to Eastmond. He read it well, did Eastmond. No problem. Thorman put the ball out. Eastmond had spotted it. Lovely eye. And in for the try. "12 minutes. Eastmond, his third of the season. Doubles the Saints tally. Conversion for Tyra. Shouldn't have any problem. About my distance, this. This will bring up double figures. 10-0, 8 at present. But the Scholars were just breaking out of their own 40. And Thorman looking for a speculator out to the flanks. And Eastman read it like nobody's business, didn't he? Eye on the ball, straight in for it, stretched up, nobody to beat. And superb play from the halfback. Tyra with the conversion, no problem. Pick that out of the training pitch. 10-0. Saints to receive again.
The conversion of the Saints are sponsored by Tyra, number 22, Steve Tyra.
So the Scholars to restart.
London Scholars exchange number 10, Doug Hurst, replaced by 16, Richard Lowe.
So Gardner takes it this time in the in-goal area.
Replaced by 23, Maury Fassavalu.
So both Gary Wheeler and Sam Thompson will be introduced into this game when coach Daniel Anderson's ready. And Fassavalu attracting 2 and 3. Cunningham put the ball out to the left, even though I think the Scholars were offside at that play of the ball. The referee didn't read it that way. He's given head and feed to the Scholars, just inside the Saints 40. The magic of the Challenge Cup, obviously Scholars coming up here and expecting a decent payday, but unfortunately they're not a big crowd and they won't have many spectators with them, unfortunately. I think there's only one coach plus any cars that may have come. Sad in a way. So Saints urge to line up with the referee. Shears slips the ball out. Richard Lowe, brush shot, quick play the ball, kick through, touch the Saints player and come back. Well, the referee judging the Saints man had made a play for it. Another set of 6. Oh, took his eye off the ball. Knock on against the Scholars this time. Took his eye off the ball, saw the Saints man coming up, put pressure on him. I think it was the loose forward. Alan Barker thought better of it. And Saints now head and feed on their own 10-metre line. And you wouldn't bank on Saints coming the full distance, would you? But still good solid tackling. We're 16 minutes into the game. It's 10-0. Cunningham to Roby. Good tackling. But the Scholars have got to keep at it against the Challenge Cup holders for the full 80 minutes, haven't they? Can they do it? We'll tell you later. Clough. Big, strong, bullocking run from Clough. Saints again. Cunningham changing the direction. Chomping at the bit, wanted to get back in against Cass the other week, but the medical staff wouldn't let him. The ball's still alive. The referee judges as he gives the turnover. He has, he's given the turnover. Saints forcing the issue on the 6th tackle. Scholars in possession and looking to make another interchange. Is it? No, it'd be Rasubale, won't it? Back off the sin bin. That's right, 18 minutes gone. He was sent off in the 8th. So the kick upfield for Gidley. So Gidley tips it in field. Then rounds his man. And that looked a bit shady. but great work from Gidley. It was just going to go into touch, tipped it back in. Great play, gives the Saints, obviously they'd have had the possession anyway if it had gone into touch, but it's with Flannery. Big hit. Big centre there, Namila Devi. Now it's with Roby, just as his ankle's tapped. Tries to get up quickly, being mauled by Rasubali. Fresh after his 10 minutes in the bin. Gidley puts it out wide. Gardner ducks back inside. Oh, Gardner! Good sidestep. Good work by Fasavalu, centre field. Then to Gidley, then to Gardner. Bennett attacked in half. Eastman chips it for the corner. Tip back in. Saints keep it alive. The ball knocked forward, the referee says. He was closer than us, but it didn't look too bad from our distance. But the turnover is given. And it's up to Saints to put pressure on the Scholars. Keep them down at that end. 20 minutes gone, just 10 points on the scoreboard. Driving run, big hit. Good kick upfield, good touch finder. Just short of a 40-20 that. Not too far short either. But scrum down, head and feed to the Saints. So Eastman to feed. Clough. Good ball out wide. Will it allow to Tyra? Comes in field, takes the tackle. Fasavalu again. Attracts him. Well, the ball going to Wilkin, and the referee's has he given a forward pass? Well, I don't know how he comes up with that. But Gaz Wheeler on now. Debut for this lad. Been there and about and creating big raps. But now got his chance. But the Scholars have the possession. Jamie Nowland offering the ball, has to take the tackle. Saints lined up and the Scholars now. Richard Lowe takes the tackle. Saints get back on side quickly. Shears out to Rasubali. Second row man there, Thomas. They're moving it over to the right flank. It's the last one of this set. Will it go high in the air? Well, Shears dabs it, and it's going to run dead. Yes, dabs it for the corner. Too much beef on it. Directly dead. Saints will restart from the centre of the 20. So Cunningham off for the rest. Roby now steps up to the acting half-back duties. Mike Bennett over the 40. Referee Child urging the side to get back, but a hand in at the tackle. Trying to slow the Saints play down. It's Dean Miller that was warned. And Eastman finds touch on the Scholars 30. Hargreaves. So Saints take it infield. Roby out of the toe, used the referee to perfection. Referee was in the way and Roby sidestepped through. Well, what's he stopped for now? He was there, he was the closest man. He's come back for a report off the touch judge. There was nothing wrong with that. Yeah, the try's given. 24 minutes gone. James Roby out of the top draw for Roby. Burst away from the base of the, they play the ball, sided his way through, sidestepped a couple of players, then saw the referee, and obviously a Scholars player in his way, used the referee as a foil. I can't say use him as a dummy, but used him as a foil and went in for the try. Roby's 5th of the season. And Tyra should be bob on with this one. Good play from the Saints, enterprising play, as we know they can do. Well, he's missed that one. Dear me, shouldn't be missing those. Easier for us to say, but 3 tries, 1 goal, 14 points. Somehow I don't think that'll come back to bite him on the bum after 80 minutes. But you never know, do you? Gardner took it well in the in goal. 26 minutes gone, 14-0 the score in favour of the Saints, the Challenge Cup holders. Hargreaves looking to unload. Decided against it. Roby drops it off to Wilkin. Roby again, class act, isn't he? Saints spread it out. Now it's with Wheeler. Watch the sidestep. Just scrogged there. Nowland got back to him. Looked a forward pass there from Eastman to Wilkin, but Saints get away with it. Pass to Valou, good ball to Flannery. Out to Gardner. Good ball to Flannery again. Oh yes, class stuff. Flannery in for the try. Chris Flannery, 3rd of the season for him. Good ball handling skills. Gaz Wheeler took it well, took it up the middle, was mauled a bit at the play of the ball, then he brought it out to the right. Lovely hands from the Saints. It was spread over to the right flank here. And then good passing, versatile passing, and Flannery on the end of it. And another 4 points for the Saints. So Tyra, a more difficult position. You wouldn't bank on him popping this one over to bring the 20 up, would you? Oh, you wouldn't bet against him, not bank on him. Lifts the head, strikes the ball. Oh, dear me. Not got the kicking boots on. Well, there you go. 18-0. Tyra, we won to his credit this afternoon. 6 already before today's game. Kyle Eastman's kicked 1, and if Tyra can't hack it, I'm sure the coaching staff I'll change him. Perhaps Mike Rush, due to extenuating circumstances. We'll try again in the next game, won't we? Vassavalu, big driving run. Sam Thompson.
Saints exchange the rating Bryn Humphreys was replaced by number 29 Sam Thompson, who was prior to the try.
Good hands, a flick out to the back, Flannery to Gardner. Gardner ducks back in field. The ball released. Roby takes it. 3 scholars come to make sure his progress is halted. Eastman off to Thompson. Big block busting forward, but he's lost the possession. There was a hand in, the referee says. He had a better position than us, even though it was in front of us. He could see what was going on the blind side. So Saints on the 20. Vassavalu. Scholars moving up quickly. Well, the referee trying to draw them back, drag them back. Roby, good ball. Wilkin, 5 metres short. Roby again. Easy, isn't it? Like shelling peas. Roby in for his second. Saints 5th, Roby's second of the afternoon. Just in a matter of time. Class act, this James Roby, isn't he? Current man of steel. Cunningham, that had been replaced, gonna be the future man of bronze. And maybe as predicted by your Micron video team, you never know, do you? Kyle Eastman taking over the kicking duties. 22 points to 0. So Eastman strikes it well. Touch judges like it. Eastman's first. Turns the scoreboard over by another 2. 24 points. Without reply.
Kicking the conversion for the Saints is sponsored by Joe Walsh, Accident Repairs, number 24, Kyle Eastman.
So 5 tries, 2 goals, 24 points, 31 minutes on the clock. Bradford Bulls against Toulouse yesterday. They got 98 with only 6 against. And Toulouse reckon they've got to have a chance of trying to get a franchise. Not on a performance like that, but things can improve, can't they? They can't go any worse. Thompson. Still good gang tackling, 4 in. Cunningham back on. Wilkin. Saints keep it alive. It's with Gidley. Oh, the ball there intercepted. A floater there from Gidley. But Davouai intercepted. I think that's your wingman there, coming off Corey Sims, coming off the flank. Saints urged to line up with the referee on the 20-metre line. Scholars have the possession. Ooh, big hit. Richard Lowe, the head went back, didn't it? Bennett and Flannery. Well, obstruction there. Tackles like that, they could they'll be opening Undertaker's shop, won't they? Bennett and Flannery, sounds good. Eastman with the penalty award. Finds touch just short of halfway. Paul Clough, strong running. Tackle looked a little high as he came through. Probably started on the shoulder. Cunningham draws the defence in. Eastman takes the tackle on the 40. Bennett. Wheeler. Oh, brilliant break from Wheeler and the sidestep. Support inside. Gidley puts it out of the back. Forward pass given. Kept it going, did Wheeler. Saints just couldn't get hold of it. The flick out of the back, but it's a scrum down. Feed to the Scholars. Nowland fed the scrum. Scholars come away with it. Wilkin quickly in on the tackle. Agri in off the left flank. Oh, dipping ball. Terrible ball, that. Head and feed to the Saints. Scholars were trying to spread it to the left. And a bad ball. It was a dipping ball. He had a job to take it with the oncoming rush of Saints players. Did take his eye off it, and Saints now with a chance. 20 metres out. A set of 6. That's the first of the set of 6, and the Scholars going to be troubled. Clough takes 4 with him. Saints play it quickly. The ball back. Saints keep it alive. Sam Thompson, centre field. Wants to get up quickly and play it. Saints move it right. Eastman. Lovely feet. Eastman touches down right in front of the referee. 2 for Eastman. Saints extend by another 4. 36 minutes gone. 28-0. A regular procession. Saints' 6th try of the afternoon.
Number 24, Kyle Eastman.
Lovely, crisp handling and superb footwork from Eastman. And he's entrusted with the conversion. 20 metres in and probably about 12 metres from the line. Well, natives are getting a little restless on the far side. So Eastman slots it in. £30 points to 0.
Sponsored by Joe Walsh, active repairs. Number 24, Kyle Eastman.
Few Scholars spectators on the far side. I think getting behind the charges, and nothing wrong with that. Probably been and had a few pints. Will not be used to proper beer up here, will they? Get some of that stuff down there. You don't know whether it's cats or gnats, but there we go. Cunningham, acting half. Oh, mix up there at the play of the ball. Cunningham was moving left. It went to Paul Clough. Couldn't take it properly. So Saints defence to be tested. Scrum to be reformed. The referee's not happy with it. We're about a minute and a half to Lemons. Ashley Tozer. Agri attacked in half. He wants to try and get on the team sheet. Well, anybody will try and get on the team sheet, won't they? Trailing by 30 and approaching half-time. Substitute on there, Gareth Honor. Scholars keep it alive. Loose forward, Barker attacked in half. Takes it on the right. Nowland tries to scythe his way through the Saints defence. Still on the short side. Saints defence holds up. Last one of this set. It's dabbed through. Oh, it's been knocked dead. Saints knock it dead. A nice angled kick. And I think that was pleasant handshakes there. I think it was loose forward Barker and John Wilkin. But Eastman drops it out from between the sticks. Substitute back there, Gareth Honor picks it up. Scholars probably will finish with ball in hand in this first 40. All on the 40 minutes now, just in the hands of the timekeepers. The Scholars centre field, well, the tackle not completed. As the referee shouted held now. There's the half-time hooter. In for Lemons. Tries coming at a regular interval. 5 minutes to get on the board with Talau. Then tries from Eastman, Roby, Flannery, and then doubles for Roby and Eastman again. 6 tries, 3 goals, obviously 3 unconverted. 30 points to 0 at the half-time interval. $30 at the interval. 40 minutes to play and a place in the hat for the 5th round draw that'll take place on Tuesday. Leeds through at the weekend, Whitehaven, Bradford, and last night the Harlequins. Salford and Wakefield play on the box later on this afternoon, and all the other ties are today. And Saints well on the way. I think if the Scholars come back from this, I'll be in Wally's Winder in the assumed position. Not a pretty sight. Well, there we go. Saints in possession. First touch of this second half. Wilkin slips it out there. Gidley puts the ball away. Oh, knocked forward. Agri went for it. Wheeler was hoping to get it. Didn't come to him. Agri knocked it forward. Not a lot of atmosphere this afternoon. Pretty poor crowd. Even the cameraman's causing havoc. John Wilkin. Well, good tackling. 10 minutes for Lemons. Both sides back out. Paul Clough. Good driving run. Cunningham acting half. Offers the ball, then slips it to Eastman. He's well marshalled, did well. The ball knocked down, further set to 6. Referee hasn't waved yet. He has now. Bennett had took the tackle. Eastman, good ball there. Sam Thompson. Sam Thompson driving for the line. Big hit. Then gets put down 8 metres short. Eastman, Wheeler, good ball to Clough. Clough still stretching for the line, powering his way to the whitewash. Gidley attacked in half. Wheeler doubles back, yes! Wheeler in for the try. Oh, he's not giving it. Obstruction is... Oh, dear me. Like Shepherd in obstruction, that was the indication. As Wheeler had gone in for what I thought was the try. Big hit there. The Scholars tried to move it out left. So Fassavalu back on. Thompson that nearly scored. Just been replaced. He'll probably get another run later on in the game. The game stopped. Player injured. Mike, is it Mike Bennett? No, it's Gareth Frodsham. Gaz Frodsham. The referee erring on the side of caution there. Medical staff on to treat him. Yeah, he's up and about. Tough as teak, these Froddies, aren't they? No messing with them. So the Scholars in possession. Bringing on the short side. The kick was sliced. Well, the ball went in touch. I think it actually went in touch off Tyra myself. Oh, Saints got away with it though. Yeah, and the Gareth Honor was complaining. I think he had a bit of a case though. But Tyra was, I think it more or less stroked Tyra. Obviously the ball played the man. I think that was the decision rather than the man played the ball. Wheeler. Good run over the Scholars 40. Wilkin. Good ball. Saints keep it alive. Fassavalu. Shoulder in. Attracts 3. Cunningham. Eastman. Gidley. Takes the tackle. Goes inside. Saints keep it alive. Will it allow? Must be a try here. Ooh, big hit on Talau. Attracts 3. Clough. Eastman. Crossfield drive. Ooh, not dead. Good play. Had to be. Left centre. Ashley Tozer. Knocked it dead. Saints were on the way. It was on the 6th tackle. Lovely floated kick by Eastman. And a drop out from between the sticks. 5 minutes gone of the second half. No addition to the half-time 30 points to 0 score. Gidley. Inside Fassavalu. Standing start. The big man drives up. Still powers his way forward. Short side. Cunningham. Bennett. Comes left now. Cunningham, the run around. Gidley. Out to Talau. Big Willie puts it inside. Cloughy can't control it. I think Tyra was expecting it on the left. Willie put it back inside. And it just brushed off Cloughy and the scrum to be formed. Injury now for the Scholars. The scrum half, Jamie Nowland, being treated. Yep, he's okay, no problem. The game restarted. It's the big boys in the 4th round, and obviously the Scholars played in the 3rd round. They beat Queens 20 points to 8. As I said, 2 tries from Agri, Shears and Osborne. Thorman with 2 goals. They was losing 8 points to 4 at the interval. But Nowland with the kick downfield. Well taken by Tyra. Leapt for it, did well. Last weekend, the Scholars just narrowly missed out by 10 points, 34-24. They lost at Swinton. That's what got them their bonus point. That's the only points they've got from this season, 4 games. And only 1 bonus point at the bottom of Cooperative National League Division 2. So once again, a hand in at the play of the ball, a penalty to the Saints. So Gidley off and Francis Melly in for the action. Eastman, Melly, first touch, Wheeler, no problem this time. Is the referee happy with it? He is. Good, crisp handling 8 minutes gone of the second half, and Saints register the first points. And it's Gaz Wheeler on his debut, in for the try. Saints' 7th try of the afternoon. And the youngster with the big raps in the academy, the Alliance, gets over for the try. It was brought across field. Francis Melly just on, linked up, popped the ball over to his left, and Wheeler, no problem. Big gap emerged, and Wheeler scooted through it, didn't he? He'll like that one. We like that one. So Eastman, correct side for the right footer. Let's see if he can get his eye in this second half. Lovely kick. Is it floated in? Yes, no problem. 36-0. Third from Eastman. Third goal from Eastman. 7th try by Wheeler. And Saints add on to the total. Melly took the ball from the kick-off. It's Wheeler again. Has to take the tackle. Doesn't look out of place. It's not phased him at all, slipping into the first team, has it? And neither should it. Vassavalu offers the ball, but takes the tackle. Paul Clough just inside Scholars territory. Eastman, Wilkin. Still good tackling there. The Scholars moving in quickly, not dropping off at all. Last one. Eastman puts it downfield. Too much beef. Directly dead. 20-metre tap restart. Okay, everything's all right. Tickety-boo, on it. Played the ball. The Scholars with the possession. The Saints defence lined out. Corey Sims. No way through for him. Well, in fact, he's being forced back. Good, solid gang tackling by the Saints. 3-man effort. Richard Lowe. He's brought down on the 40. The ball loose, that's knocked on. Gary Wheeler went for it, couldn't just scoop it up off the mistake. It'll be head and feed at the scrum to the Saints. Eastman fed. Melly has the ball now. Lovely ball out. Flannery inside to Gardner. Gardner takes the tackle. Both Gardner and Eastman on a hat-trick. Roby and Eastman on a hat-trick. Gardner yet to cross the whitewash. That used to him crossing the whitewash, aren't we? Leading try scorer for Saints, Gardner, 9 touchdowns. So penalty to the Saints. Not lining up correctly offside at the play of the ball. And Saints again into space. Melly slipped it out to Talau. Talau in for the try. Good handling at the end. I thought Saints had made a mistake. But it went to Melly. It looked as though he was all on to score. And as he was being tackled, he slipped it up to Willie Talau. Took it well. And Talau in for his second of the afternoon. And the Saints 8. 8th try. That brings the 40 up. And Eastman got his eye in the last kick, similar position. And as you could see, as it got near the post, the wind got hold of it. It was rather high. Whether it'll allow for the wind this time and just float it in. 40 points on the board. This to bring the 42nd point up. No problem. Perfection. (42-0) and 26 minutes to play.
With a conversion for the Saints, sponsored by Joe Walsh Accident Repairs, number 24, Kyle Eastman. Changes for scores number 10, Dave Ellison, and number 16, Richard Lowe. Now being replaced by number 8,
So the Scholars moving up quickly, not penalised. And from that kick-off, Melly took it, and the spectators getting behind him. He's had quite a rough patch the last few games. Cunningham puts the ball out to the right. Will it be ruled forward? No, the referee allows it to go on. Little bit of fortune there for the Saints, I think. Eastman, Wheeler, out to Melly, good ball to Talau. Talau takes the tackle. Tyrer inside, Wheeler again, dipping ball to Frodsham. Well, the referee with his hand up, was that hand up just late? I didn't notice that, but it's the turnover. Oh, obstruction there, man. Jermaine Coleman, very fortunate there, ducking behind his one of his own players, but Saints penalised. Offside at the play the ball. That's not going to find touch, is it? Tyrer took it well now. Takes the tackle. Poor kick. Saints on the short side. Clough takes the tackle. Jamie Nowland put plenty into that. Cloughie was coming through. Eastman ducks under the tackle. Gives it to Cunningham. Saints keep it alive. Wheeler with the sidestep and the burst. Oh, that's knocked back. Unfortunate there. Lovely ball handling skills. The last pass just going awry. But Saints, even though they have to defend, they've got the Scholars up there in their own 10-metre area. Good tackling, good defence. Will it allow? And Corey Sims, I don't think he was quite pleased about that. Showed a little bit of displeasure. I think I'd show a bit of displeasure if Big Willie come to tackle you. Last one of this set. Nowland puts it downfield. Melly lets it bounce. Offers the ball, slips it inside to Tyrer. Tyrer brought down just short of the halfway. And Saints on the charge again. It's Gareth Frodsham. So Melly takes the tackle, and obviously these youngsters being blooded. And only can help their advancement, can't it? Due to the serious injury crisis we have here at Saints. Cunningham. But I'm sure we'll have a bit more stronger side for the visit to the Halliwell Jones. Tyrer just couldn't take it. The ball knocked dead. The ball knocked forward in the end by a Saints player. I think we'll have a few bodies back on Friday. James Graham in the frame, I think. Careless, Price, Long. And no doubt Paul Cullen will be viewing today's game to see if he can pick anything out of it to try to add to Saints' woes on Friday. But I don't think he'll get much out of today's effort, with all due respect to the opposition. The referee says held. Shears. Well, that's knocked forward. Saints come up with the ball. Just take the tackle, Froddy. He does. Good attacking position for the Saints now. Bennett. Slips it away. Cunningham. Flannery. Well, I think that's the only high tackle that's been penalised this afternoon. Well, was it high tackle? Yes, high tackle it was. He's given. I thought it was. Cunningham taps it and runs. Flannery, 5 metres short. The ball will come back over here, surely. Right along the line. Might not need that much. Hargreaves, Wilkin. Back into the fray, John Wilkin. 4 wrap him up. And then Rasubale comes in for good measure. Eastmond. Fancied the hat-trick. Oh, once again. Cunningham moved it quick to the right. I think it was meant, Hargreaves was meant as the dummy runner, but it bounced off Bryn's face. Knocked forward, scrum down, head and feed to the Scholars. They trail 42 points to 0, and with 19 minutes to play. And I'll be glad to get home because it's perishing up here. Full back, Jermaine Coleman. 3-man reception committee to meet him. Davuai. Coleman again. No way through. Wheeler leads the charge, along with Willie Talau. So the Scholars up against it. Kicking against the breeze. Tyrer well under it, no problem. Takes the tackle just short of the half. Gardner. Melly was told to step up as the acting half, and then he flicked it to Gardner. Melly again. Clough into space. Willie Talau couldn't take it. Melly drops on the loose ball. Tyrer. The defence was moving in, and Tyrer thought he'd seen the gap. Quickly closed. Cunningham, Eastmond. Good ball, centre field. Saints again, oh, it's easy. Flannery, yes. Flannery touches down. 2 for that man. 4 players on 2. The Saints come up with the 9th of the afternoon. Good sweeping move by the Saints. Steadily progressed upfield and then just moved it out to the right flank. The spaces emerged and Flannery finished off. 46 without reply. Conversion to come. "17 minutes left to play." And Kyle Eastman strikes it. Waved away. Still 46-0. Why?
On my list.
What of? Try?
Yeah.
I'll check it after if you want. Yeah. Attendance today, 3,258. Whether that is the lowest ever, I don't know. But there was only 3,000 or just over 3,000 at Bradford yesterday for that mammoth defeat of Toulouse. But Saints keeping the ball alive. Flannery, Wilkin, Saints will spread it along the line. Eastman fancies it, tries to straighten it up. The defence wasn't fooled by that. Wheeler, good ball, good running. Clough, back to Wheeler, inside, pushes him off, sees the gap, drives again. Enjoying himself out there, isn't he? And why shouldn't he? Wilkin, little chip kick through. Eastman gives it to Wilkin. Wilkin will score. Eastman was on the hat-trick, but selfishly passed it back to John Wilkin. And Saints register the 10th. Lovely crisp hands, good play, good backing up, keeping the ball alive. And selfishless play from Eastman. Probably could have scored himself, made sure of it, give it to Wilkin. He attracted two tacklers, did John Wilkin, but still got the ball down. Brings up the 50. This for 52. Will chalk it on. There it goes. $52-0. And about 13 minutes left for play. Sponsored by Joe Johnson, 24, Kyle Eastman. So once again, the Scholars to get things underway. Tries it deep, and obviously with a bit of a swirling breeze, could be awkward. Flannery took it well. Rasubele and Shears in at the tackle. Melee offers the ball, slips it to Clough. He took it well, it was dipping. Short side, Cunningham. Gareth Frodsham back to Flannery. Oh, Hargreaves, beg your pardon. Now it's Eastman, watch him go. Hands and feet and paddles away. Wilkin, Wheeler, crisp, quick hands. Lovely work by the Saints. Here they come again. The wave across the field. It's Bennett. Last one. Saints will run it. Put pressure over to the left. Big gap over here on the left. Frodsham. Can he touch down? No, he's held up. Unlucky there, Gary Frodsham. Gareth Frodsham there, nearly in for his first try. So the Scholars with the possession. Good tackling by the Saints. Hargreaves gets off. Shears moves it to the left. Frodsham wraps him up. The ball flicked out. Nowland looking to flick it out again. Agri was there. He's still centre field. Rasubale involved. The ball back. Well, knocked on that, surely. Yes, the referee spots it. Adam feed to the Saints. I know it's easy said than done, but they've played the part, haven't they, the Scholars? 52-0, they're getting beat, but they've showed plenty of purpose. And the big forward there, he's been spoken to. He got a bit deteriorated on the far side when he fumbled the ball. I think it was him that fumbled the ball. But he's obviously not a happy bunny. And the referee just having a word in his shell like, Melly! Talau! Wheeler there on his shoulder again. Looking for the action. Clough. Melly backing up. Ducks back inside. Slips it to Tyrer. Plenty of bodies there, but Saints still making yardage. Cunningham drawing the defence in. Eastman. Wheeler along the line. Try time. Gardner. Yes, in at the corner. No problem. Just sheer numbers. Sheer weight of numbers. Movement to the ball. And Gardner in for his first of this game. That brings up the Saints' 11th try. $56 points on the board, and probably the one of the most difficult kicks of the afternoon.
Number 2, A.D. Gardner.
Not bad that, A.D. I put you on that trick before, I'd love, but obviously got it wrong. So Eastman got it teed up nice, as you can see. About 22 metres back and right on the touchline. As Gardner just skirting in right from there on the touchline, and it's well floated, but it's waved away. Just the 5 from Eastman. 56-0 the score. 5 conversions missed. So the safety announcement just going out from Stewart, your PA man. But I don't think it'll take the crowd that long to disperse this afternoon. Eastman took it well. Wheeler along the line, it's Wilkin, he ducks inside, draws the defence in. Hargreaves. Good hands, Gardner involved again, coming off the flank. Darting run, Paul Clough up to the halfway line, slipped it to Bennett. He finally takes the tackle. Owen Bennett, he's gone looking. That's unlike Mike Bennett, one of the most placid players you'd like to... Well, they're all placid, aren't they? Not an ounce of badness in them. Melly! Lets it go. Guter. For the Scholars. And now they have the possession. They're looking to penetrate the Saints line. They've 50 metres to go. And plus they've got to get past 13 Saints players. They trail by 56 points to 0. And hardly been in with a sniff as Dave Ellison takes the tackle. Chip and run. Gardner underneath it, but the ball knocked forward. Well, a few boos for whatever reason. But the ball was knocked forward off the Scholars' hands. The idea was right. Little chip kick through, showing a little bit of variation. But Eastman will feed. And the Saints will look to come the 80 metres, won't they? Wheeler. Oh, that was high. The referee lets it go. It was Ashley Tozer. He didn't miss. Melly. Good ball to Tyrer. Tyrer kicks the ball upfield. The chase is still on. Too much beef on it. Lovely ball there from Melly. Missed one man out. Went to Tyrer. He saw the gap at the back. Employed the kick. But too much beef on it. In the dying minutes, and as I said before, not a lot of atmosphere with such a small crowd, 3,258, and you can usually hear the popular side obviously raising the ante, but no need to today with the scoreline as it stands. Knock on by the Scholars. Saints with this ball at the scrum. And a good all-round performance. Short turn round. Friday at the Halliwell Jones. Oh, Clough, I thought he'd knocked it on, but Clough, he did well. Well, he's took the ball off him. I thought there was two in at the tackle, but obviously not. There was a man around, but he mustn't have been in contact. Scholars want to keep it alive. Well, big hit there. The Scholars man lost the ball. Big Lowe. Richard Lowe, is it? I think it was him. Came in. He came in with a purpose. He wanted to do somebody some damage, and he lost the possession.
Once again, we'd like to thank today's match partners, James Edwards Land Rover, and we'd like to thank you for your support here this afternoon. Official attendance for this Carnegie Challenge Cup round 4 tie is 3,200.
So Saints with Francis Melly. Sniper got him. He went to ground on the 40. Wheeler to Bennett. Bennett keeps it alive. Hargreaves. Crotcham.
Is number 24%, Kyle Eastman.
Eastman, the judge, is the man of the match, and Saints keep the ball alive with Paul Clough. Striding away, powering, pumping the legs. 8 metres, well, about 8 metres short of the line. Eastman, man of the match, looking for the hat-trick. Gives it to Melly. Out to Talau. He dives for the line. Goes down low. Eastman. Wheeler, it went back, but then he loses the possession. It's in Scholars' hands. About a minute and a half on my watch, but that's not official. Not a lot of stoppages. So the Scholars, first chance of a run. Inside ball, they're trying to keep it alive. He slips it up, yes, Corey Sims. So the Saints defence going to be tested. Oh, dearie me. Jamie Nowland knew where it was going. Was going to pass the ball before he'd actually got hold of it. It went to ground. Arguably their best bit of play all afternoon as regards beating the Saints defence, breaking through the tackles, and it all comes to naught as Saints will have this ball possession, and we're talking the last 30 seconds plus what the timekeepers had on. Flannery into space, over the halfway line. Can we bring up the 60 before the final hooter? Bennett. Well played, Cloughie. Lovely ball. Wheeler out to Talau. Big Willie slips it inside. Is it Gaz Frodsham that's gone down with it? The ball's come out. It is. Big tackle on Frodsham and the ball's slipped out. 56-0. Looks as though it's going to be the final score. Will we have time to form the scrum? Just. Nowland to feed. Loose forward, Barker. A decent performance by the Saints. 11 tries, 5 goals. But as I say, it's sometimes hard. I know Daniel Anderson, the coaching staff, they like the supporters here at the Saints. Gives them the lads a big lift. Don't suppose they needed too much lifting for today's tie. But it's nice to keep a clean sheet. And there's the final hooter. They're keeping it alive. It's still all on. Won't be in a minute. Thorman takes the tackle. It's out. It's knocked forward. Frodsham has it. Frodsham will take the tackle. That'll do. Good day at the office. Full time, 56 points to 0. Handshakes all round. Scholars have played the part. Good performance by the Saints, keeping the ball alive. 11 tries, 5 goals, as I said. Tries 2 each from Talau, Eastman, Roby and Flannery, with 1 from Wheeler, Wilkin and Gardner. 1 goal from Tyrer, 5 goals from Eastman, in front of a small crowd. And now the Saints